Hi everyone, my name is Haley Fiorenza, and in this presentation I will be discussing the Transformational Leadership Framework from Chapter 1 of the Desvenis, Aquino, and Fenton work that we analyzed this week from 2016. I will also explain how this framework connects to the Texas Principal Standard 1, Instructional Leadership, and Texas Principal Standard 4, School Culture. As a future educational leader, I believe transformational leadership is one of the most effective approaches for creating positive change on a campus because it focuses on relationships, vision, growth, and student success. To begin, transformational leadership is a leadership style that inspires and motivates others to work toward a shared goal. According to Desvenis, Aquino, and Fenton, transformational leaders focus on developing people, building trust, and improving systems, and creating a strong school culture that supports high levels of student achievement. Instead of simply managing daily tasks, transformational leaders work to empower teachers, inspire students, and encourage collaboration among all stakeholders, including families. This framework emphasizes that leadership is about influencing others in positive ways that lead to long-term growth and improvement. One of the major ideas in transformational leadership is creating a shared vision. Effective principals communicate clear expectations and help staff understand the mission and goals of the campus. Teachers and staff members are more motivated when they feel connected to a purpose and understanding how their work impacts students. Transformational leaders help create this sense of purpose by building relationships, encouraging teamwork, and supporting professional growth. This connects directly to the Texas Principal Standard 1, Instructional Leadership. Standard 1 states that principals are responsible for ensuring every student receives high-quality instruction that leads to academic success. Instructional leaders focus on curriculum, teaching strategies, student learning, and teacher development. Transformational leadership supports this standard because transformational principals actively guide and support teachers to improve instruction. For example, a transformational principal does not simply evaluate teachers and move on. Instead, the principal decides and provides meaningful feedback, coaching, and support to help teachers grow professionally. They may organize professional development opportunities, model effective instructional practices, or create collaborative teacher teams that analyze student data together. This type of leadership encourages continuous improvement and helps teachers feel supported instead of criticized. As a school counselor, I have seen firsthand how instructional leadership affects campus success. Teachers perform better when administrators build positive relationships with them and provide encouragement and support. Transformational leaders recognize teachers' strengths while also helping them improve areas of weakness. This creates a growth mindset among staff members and encourages innovation in the classroom. Another important part of instructional leadership is using data to improve student outcomes. Transformational leaders analyze student performance data to identify strengths and areas of need across the campus. They work collectively and collaboratively with teachers to develop strategies and interventions that support student learning. Instead of placing blame on teachers or students, transformational leaders focus on problem solving and teamwork. This creates a campus culture where everyone works together towards student success. Transformational leadership also encourages high expectations for all students and staff members. Effective principals believe every student can learn and every teacher can improve. They motivate staff members to maintain high standards while also providing the support needed to achieve those standards. This balance of accountability and support is essential for instructional leadership. The second Texas Principal Standard connected to transformational leadership is Standard 4, School Culture. This standard focuses on creating a positive, safe, and supportive learning environment where students and staff can succeed. School culture plays a major role in student achievement, teacher morale, and overall campus climate. Transformational leaders understand that strong relationships and positive culture are essential for long-term success. Transformational principals work to build trust among teachers, students, parents, and the community. They promote open communication, collaboration, and shared decision-making. Staff members feel valued because their voices are heard and respected. Students feel supported because the campus environment is welcoming and inclusive. When people feel connected to the school community, they are more motivated and engaged. For example, transformational leaders often create opportunities for staff collaboration and relationship building. They may organize leadership teams, mentoring programs, or campus committees that allow teachers to contribute ideas and solutions. This increases teacher ownership and strengthens campus unity. Teachers are more likely to remain motivated and committed when they feel respected and appreciated by campus leadership. Transformational leadership also impacts student relationships and student culture. Principals who practice transformational leadership focus on student voice, student leadership, and social-emotional support. They create programs and activities that help students feel connected to the campus. This could include peer mentoring programs, student leadership groups, positive behavior supports, or campus-wide events that celebrate diversity and achievement. As a counselor, I believe school culture is one of the most important responsibilities of a campus leader. Students learn best when they feel emotionally safe, respected, and supported. Teachers also perform better when they work in a positive environment where collaboration and encouragement are valued. Transformational leadership helps create these conditions by focusing on relationships and shared success rather than fear or control. Being a leader and mentor on one of our groups that we have currently on my campus, I can see how important it is for our students to interact with our staff in a positive light. Another important aspect of transformational leadership is leading by example. Transformational principles model professionalism, integrity, resilience, and strong communication skills. Staff members often look to admin for guidance during challenges or difficult situations. When principals remain calm, positive, and solution-oriented, it sets the tone for the entire campus. Leaders who model ethical behavior and professionalism build trust and credibility with staff and students. Additionally, transformational leadership supports continuous improvement. Effective principals understand that schools must adapt and grow to meet student needs. Transformational leaders encourage reflection, innovation, and ongoing learning. They are open to feedback and willing to make changes to improve campus systems and practices. This mindset helps schools continue progressing instead of becoming stagnant. One challenge transformational leaders may face in balancing relationships with accountability. While it is important to support teachers and build positive relationships, principals must hold staff accountable as well for learning and professional expectations. Effective transformational leaders understand how to balance encouragement with high standards. They provide support while also addressing concerns when improvement is needed. Overall, the transformational leadership framework described by Desravnes, Aquino, and Fenton emphasizes the importance of vision, relationships, collaboration, and continuous improvement. This framework strongly aligns with the Texas Principal Standard 1, being instructional leadership, because transformational leaders actively support teachers and improve instructional practices to increase student achievement. It also aligns with the Texas Principal Standard 4, school culture, because transformational leaders create positive, supportive environments where students and staff can both thrive, including families and parents. As a future educational leader myself, I believe transformational leadership is essential for creating successful schools. Effective principals must inspire others, they must build strong relationships, and create a shared commitment to student success. Leadership is not only about managing systems or enforcing the rules, it is about motivating people, supporting growth of others, and creating a school culture where everyone feels valued and empowered. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I can't wait to share more and work with you for the rest of the first summer term. Thank you.